Now the On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
And we look at that forecast for the Winter Carnival. The pictures we saw from last year, you saw some snow falling or from previous years, but take a look at this. No snow will fall this weekend. We may have some falling during the week and towards the next weekend, but we're talking lots of bright sunshine, deep blue skies, frigid temperatures in the morning with single digits because the air is so dry. There could be some fog, especially heading up there if you go early in the morning, especially south of McCall. Long Valley could have some fog, but then the sunshine comes out quickly. High temperatures right around freezing. The afternoon is beautiful, but as soon as that sun goes down, the temperature will plummet in the evening. So it will be cold as you would expect with a winter carnival, but the drive up should be quite nice. Here's a view of what it looked like at Smith's Ferry. The road is dry and clear and the sun is shining. Again, there could be fog in the morning hours if you're traveling early, but all in all, it is looking pretty good. Here's a view from the Ford Dealers Tower Camp from atop the Grove Hotel, and not looking quite as nice. You're talking about low clouds and gray skies continuing, and the fog could intensify. I see some over there on the left edge of the screen towards the Table Rock area. So patchy dense fog is likely again as we move through. That's the view from below the inversion. Take a look at a view from above the inversion. As we switch computers, you'll see the satellite picture show that we had this low, that white you see here all throughout the valley. All of this was expanding way into the Magic Valley, but Twin Falls is cleared. We had dry air blasting on in. It got right up to McCall, cleared the Mountain Home area, but notice the clouds already coming right back here, and will fill in a good portion of the valley tomorrow. This region again tomorrow between Boise and Mountain Home may end up getting a little bit more clearing coming in as we move through the day tomorrow. Again, this is the region right in here, but everybody else low clouds and fog in the mountains looks great. But this right here, this is Long Valley, and there's some fog in the morning. You can see it kind of disappear a little bit later in the day, but McCall has been seeing a good deal of sunshine. Let's take a look at those temperatures. And speaking of an inversion, it had been warmer, got to 40 in McCall while it stayed at 29 in Boise. Our temperatures aren't going to change all that much, but where the air is dry in the mountains, the afternoons get up into the 30s and the evenings get into the single digits or below zero. And that'll be the case again overnight. A few clouds pushing way to the east. That's cold air continuing to track towards the east with this storm system going over Minnesota with more snow, but big ridge of high pressure. A little low pressure system came up from the south and is churning with a couple of snow showers and rain showers in the central mountains of California. Not enough to really do much of anything, unfortunately. We need a blast of Pacific moisture, which could come in a little bit after about a week or so from now. That might finally start to give some moisture to California. They certainly need it. The skiers need it. And, of course, they've got a 65% drought through most of California. And you see that high pressure just protecting us with very little change coming in. Let's high pressure for tomorrow. Dry weather locked on in. Above the inversion, it'll be damp and cold in the inversion right through the weekend, right through the middle part of next week, probably into Wednesday and Thursday. We may start to see things breaking up, but there's a chance for some snow flurries coming in Tuesday and Wednesday, as we start to see the first in a wave of some clouds coming in by next Tuesday and Wednesday. But the real cold, the frigid air, the snow, and the storm track here in the east. So we'll keep an eye on that for the Super Bowl coming up. There may be some snow showers with the Super Bowl while it's occurring. 29 in Ontario tomorrow. Canyon County socked to the fog. Haven't seen sun in a long time, and you won't see it for a while as well. Foggy conditions, hazy, highs near 30 tomorrow, just like today. Same thing in the mountains. Maybe some patchy fog in the morning and frigid early, but 30 in the afternoon with sunshine. Boise County, 45 at Idaho City. Some places getting close to 50, just above that elevation, closer to 5,000 feet. Stanley, 2 below zero in the morning, 37 in the afternoon, 39 in Sun Valley. Splendid afternoon weather. If you get to the slopes, I know there's not new snow, but boy, it is nice to ski in sunshine. 42 degrees in Twin tomorrow. You'll be back to the sun here. We have the low clouds. I think we're going to keep the sunshine in the Magic Valley. My extended forecast does not change much for Boise. We're going to stay in the cloud cover pretty much most of the time. There might be some breaks in here east of Boise, but temperatures near 30. And here's where we get some snow flurries as we have the low clouds and some clouds move overhead. Those clouds can feed and cause the snow flurries to start to fall. We may see some of that on Tuesday and into Wednesday. We may break the inversion as well. Start to see some of the cloud cover at least go away towards Wednesday and Thursday. And then certainly by next weekend, the charts, I say certainly, likely, hopefully by next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend, we start to churn things up and get the weather pattern changing. I'm seeing the east beginning to warm up then. Right after the Super Bowl, it starts to warm up. When the east warms up, we will cool down and bring the jet stream right over us.
Maybe it could warm up on Super Bowl Sunday.
It's close.
For us or for New York?
For Denver.
We see how that works now, of course.
I'm just going to watch the game. I have no stake in this.
Coming up on today's 6 on Your Side, a pop star arrested for DUI drag racing. Up next, can you believe it?
Don Nelson, Michelle Edmonds, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval, Sports with Paul Gerke. This is Today 6 on your side at 6.